March 28th, 2025, beginning of pumpkin season. I'm doing this video because I needed a break from shoveling. I'm gonna be honest with you. Got my amendments and my father's amendments behind me on the trailer. Picked those up earlier from good folks down at Freedom Ag. They always order my stuff for me. Everything that they can actually source. Some things are a little bit more difficult to source. So yeah, I mean, bringing this up to date. So what have I done so far? So obviously I've done a soil sample, sent that off, got its results back, calculated what my soil needed, what Dad's soil needed, and have found that material to amend the soil. I got a load of compost that came earlier today from my good buddy Kevin Rennick from Rennick Valley Compost. You'll see it here in a minute. He dumps it in a big old pile. It says, good luck. And I shovel it and move it. Now, the big upgrade this year, we're using a wheelbarrow instead of a sled, which is so, it's amazing what the invention of the wheel will do for me this year. But I'm excited, guys. This is going to be a good pumpkin season. Last season was a banner season, you know, 2,200 pound fruit for me, which is just just amazing. Really blessed to be able to grow a fruit that size. You had it on the scale, 128 days. That was nice. So my goals were met, and I have a state record with it. Hooray. I've got a different path this year. I'm not growing any pumpkins. I'm growing something else. So the main patch, oh, look at that compost. Oof, that's a lot. And I've started moving some piles. Like I said, I've got a lot of sofa weight where I've been sitting on the sofa all winter long. So I'm gonna kind of take my time as long as the sky stays dry for me. And I mean, we're moon dust right now. It's been a pretty dry spring to say the least. But I'd like to get this spread before I get any type of precipitation, because it's heavy now, and I can imagine it to be silly heavy if I let it get too wet or wet at all. So the endeavor today is to get her spread out. This looks like straw. It's not. This is mustard. This is winter killed mustard. So I sowed this when I lost my 1755 plant pumpkin. Sowed in the mustard and let it grow and let it winter kill. And then probably about a week ago, I came out here, took the lawnmower to it, and just hacked it down. And it kept things pretty weed free. And now got like a straw-like covering of mustard on the ground. Some of the rootstock's still in the ground, which is pretty cool. And I'm sure when I go to till, that'll get kicked up. But I like it. I mean, I think I've done it in the past and I've had good luck. Oh, the cat's on the Jeep. Jeez, cat. He's trying to get in the Jeep. Holy moly. Can you believe that nonsense? All right, so in separate news, one cat for sale. I mean, there's not that cat. All right, that's enough about cat. We're going to spread this. Wish me luck. I wish he was closer. You could come help me. Yeah, I had to walk up here. Look at this. What do you, yeah, that's right. Yeah, get out of here, you turd. So I've got a few piles spread, thank goodness. And I'm taking a little break. This is something that you just don't overdo it. Like I said, I've been sofa locked all winter long, and I know my limits, and trying to ease back into physical activity, which is just terrible to think about. And it's nice to just sit back and look and think about it for a minute. Watch the robins get on top of the piles of compost and pull the worms out. I pay for those worms, Robin. So this season's not about pumpkins for me. I alluded to that earlier. This season's green squash and watermelon season for me, and of course giant tomatoes. So I'm not growing any pumpkins at all. I'm growing green squash, 100%. The endeavor, yeah, we're gonna chase a green jacket or whatever, or a green patch. I don't want to say I don't care about that, because I do care about that. I want to get that. That's exciting. But I want to push up there. I want to get a 2,000 pound green fruit on the scale. There's only been 3 of them, I think, thus far. And I think it's high time that we have another one. and I'd like to see it grown here in the south in this main patch right here. So the 2 big fruit, like always, 2 big plants. I've already got the game plan, guys. You know how it is. You need to have a game plan. If you're not thinking ahead, then what are you doing? Smaller plant down at the base, and then of course one at the stop sign. So a total of 4 green squash is the game plan at the moment. With 2 watermelon, going to graft the watermelon. And watch out for a video for grafting. That's coming in hot. With any luck, I'd say in the next week and a half, you're going to see a nice grafting video. If I can put it together and actually do a decent job. It may be longer if I'm going to try to do the whole healing process and whatnot. So all you pumpkin and squash people, you can just tune that out. But no, realistically, you need to watch these grafting videos and widen your game and understand different ways people are doing things. Oh, sitting at about 6 o'clock now, maybe 5:30, and got all the big piles gone. Yay! Thank goodness. Now we're spreading. So I spread a little bit heavier up here in this corner, because this corner is a dugout from my basement, and it's got a lot of clay. And down there a little bit thinner. Oh my! I'm still waiting for you guys to show up with your shovels. Child labor. Child labor.
Double child labor.
I don't feel like you're doing much labor. You're just hanging around, dude. Oh yeah, Stella. That's my girl. She's all spread out. Yeah. And it's evening time. You can see the sun sitting over there. It's been done for quite some time. I went and ate some dinner. Come back out here and finish this video up. Happy with the results and the amount of material that's put on the patch. Looks good. Next step. All right, so we got that done. What are we doing next? Next step, amending as determined from the Langley calculator, and then tilling it in. I broad forked last year. Normally I broad fork once every 2 years. I may broad fork a little bit, maybe. It's a pain in the booty. If anybody's ever done it before, they know that it's a pain in the booty. So I'm gonna try to keep from it. Stop sign patch looks the same as that without the black stuff. I gave it a good dose last year. Organic matter's a little bit high, so it's not getting anything this year. That's just the way it rolls. Thanks for watching. Next time we might talk about seed selection. We're gonna figure out which squash is going where. Where's the squash going? There's gonna be one somewhere there, somewhere there. We want some nice squash. We're gonna talk about our squash seeds, watermelon seeds, or we're even gonna talk about Dad's pumpkin seeds. That seems reasonable. Thanks for watching, folks. Catch you next time. Doc out.